Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This will get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, markets are in a holding pattern today ahead of tomorrow's US non-farm payrolls report. US jobless claims data came in pretty much as expected at 324,000, but this was lower than the prior week. And the total number of people on job support benefits fell to under 2.9 million, which was a substantial drop. Tomorrow we'll get those non-farm payrolls data, and the expected July job gains are 870,000. A lot hangs on this level, with recent evidence suggesting this may be an overly high expectation. American vehicle sales in July ran at an annual rate of 14.8 million, which was a drop from the 15.2 million annual rate in June. This is a much smaller car market than what we see in China, where the annual sales rate runs at over 20 million. Meanwhile, the Biden administration and US car makers seem set to announce that half of all cars and light trucks sold by 2030 would be electric vehicles under voluntary targets. This caps a very fast shift to EVs across the world. And in another regulatory change, the US SEC is getting ready to regulate crypto assets in the same way as stocks, bonds and commodity-related trading instruments. The latest July data is showing that housing markets in both Toronto and Vancouver are taming down, and quite quickly. And in China, very high electricity demand is forcing them to toss aside their recent environmental commitments. 15 shuttered coal mines are the latest to be reopened, on top of 38 in Inner Mongolia last week. In Beijing, it seems environmental goals for international media consumption entirely fudgeable, whereas keeping the economy going is their main concern. The opening of their carbon market hasn't won plaudits either. Meanwhile, the iron ore price keeps on falling, down another 6% yesterday, taking the total drop in just 3 weeks to 23%. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 1.22% and up 4 basis points overnight. And the price of gold is now just on $1,805 an ounce and down $9 from where we were this time yesterday. And oil prices have been active overnight, but are now little changed from this time yesterday. So in the US, they're just under $69 a barrel, while the international Brent price is just on $71 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar opens today just on 70.6 US cents, up again since this time yesterday, even if only slightly. Against the Australian dollar, we're soft at 95.3 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're unchanged at 59.6 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index starts today at 73.4 and unchanged. We welcome your feedback on these issues. Leave a comment below or on our website. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.